Daymond John didn't have investors, connections, or a business degree. He had just $40 and a bold idea. From sewing hats in his mom's house to building FUBU into a global streetwear brand, Daymond turned a side hustle into a fashion empire that redefined hip-hop culture. In this video, we'll break down how he bootstrapped his way to success, made strategic moves that caught LL Cool J's attention, and turned his brand into a $6 billion statement. This is more than a rags to riches story. It's a blueprint for turning hustle, heart, and vision into legacy. Today we will talk about how Daymond John turned $40 into FUBU. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. Starting small in his mother's house, Daymond saw that a lot of streetwear brands didn't speak to the culture he lived and breathed. So he decided to create his own. He named it FUBU, which stands for us, by us. It was a bold message, a fashion brand made for the people who had been overlooked by mainstream designers. He and his friends sewed hats and shirts in his mother's house. Literally, they turned her home into a factory. And she believed in him so much, she even took out a second mortgage to help fund the dream. That belief gave Daymond the fuel he needed to keep going. Guerrilla marketing before social media. Daymond didn't have marketing dollars. He didn't have investors. But he had hustle and street smarts. He gave clothes to rappers and artists before they were big. People like LL Cool J. In fact, LL once wore a FUBU hat in a Gap commercial and even mentioned the brand in his verse. It was an unplanned, unpaid shootout that gave FUBU major exposure. Daymond was ahead of his time. He used culture and influence before social media existed. That's how FUBU caught fire. People on the streets saw their heroes wearing it. And suddenly, FUBU wasn't just clothing, it was a movement. From local sales to global deals, FUBU's rise was rapid. At one point, Daymond and his team were hand-delivering clothes to music video shoots and local stores. But the real turning point came when they got their first major retail order, worth $300,000. The problem? They didn't have the money to produce it. So Daymond and his mother called 27 banks for a loan. They got turned down 27 times. But they didn't quit. Finally, the 28th bank said yes. That loan allowed them to fill the order and opened the door to more. FUBU exploded. It became a $350 million a year brand and a global fashion statement, all from a $40 start. More than just fashion, Daymond John didn't just build a clothing line. He built a brand with purpose. FUBU gave a voice to a community that wanted to see itself represented in style. And Daymond became more than a designer. He became a symbol of entrepreneurship and persistence. Today, he's a best-selling author, investor, and mentor. But he never forgot the roots of his journey. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.